Hello everyone, we're back on this bank closing. There's another bank, according to this article here, it's the third bank that has been closed within a week's period of time. And this is called the Signature Bank is closed, and the New York regulators closed this particular bank on today, which this is Sunday, actually late in the morning, but it's Sunday, and you will probably be hearing about it Monday morning, I'm sure, early Monday morning about this. So this article, I'm going to read a little piece of this, but why I'm bringing this to your attention is definitely because the bank is, the 2008 housing crisis, the situation is very familiar, but like I said, now it's in the tech and the silicon and the crypto. Like Silicon Valley Bank closed Friday, but the Federal Reserve is they're making sure that the depositors is guaranteed their insured money, at least the $250,000, which is guaranteed by the FDIC. So we know that, and I think it was a press release given today, in regarding that the deposit holders will get that money back. But this is very, very concerning. And yes, I read an article. Well, no, it wasn't an article. I'm sorry. I got some information about the three things that can be done, that a person can do to be okay during a recession, and that is, especially, is having an industry that is pretty much, they're saying recession proof a little bit, is healthcare, education, and the essential consumer goods. So it tends to normally do good during a recession, but what I'm thinking is, in that area of education, healthcare, and the that is, kind of like e-commerce and buying goods and things like that, what I would suggest would be a good thing for you to do is going to be learning now and getting educated about how will that look, because a lot of people, like my daughter and I were talking about this earlier, and I mentioned to her, there are a lot of people that really have the 9-to-5 work mentality. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with wanting to work and, have a career, but, we have to adjust now, and let's keep it real, keep it 100, keep it 1,000. Let's just keep it the way it is. It's just a reality that we need to face now, that we definitely need to be looking at something that's going to bring in more income for us. All of us, need to be looking at those things. And with your skill set, if you were in that number, if you happen to be that one of the 2 million that is laid off, I would advise you to take your skill set and start finding out who can use your services. There are so many creative ways, and in the upcoming weeks, I'm going to do some more extensive talking about this, giving you knowledge and information. So if you're not following me, please follow me. Click on the link. There's a link wherever you're watching this video from. There is a link somewhere for you to stay in the know. Get on my get on my text messaging list. You can reach me at you can make you can have a laser session with me. Whatever it is, you make the appointment. We'll go from there and we'll discuss how we can make that happen for you. But let's continue on and talk about this a little bit, because it is very important that we really, really know. Because, they really didn't expect that from Friday to Sunday. They really didn't expect it this quick. So we just need to stay in the know. Like I said, not be fearful, but at least we have to start planning and moving forward. I'm not trying to scare anyone up, but we have to start thinking that, we have to be proactive. If you wasn't thinking about a business, and let's put it this way, if you were thinking about a business and you was procrastinating on one, now's the time to shift that thinking and shift that motivation and shift your action and take action and go ahead and do something about what you want to do and go ahead and put it in motion now. Okay. Now it says the Signature Bank is one of the two big U.S. destinations for crypto companies, has been closed by the New York regulators. All depositors of this institution will be made whole. So, according, they will get their money, they're saying. And then also a little bit further down here, I'm reading, it says this is the third major bank that has fallen in this space within a week, and investors are spooked. It says the investors are spooked. The joint announcement that the depositors will be protected above the $250,000 guarantee by the FDIC appears to be meant to reassure banking consumers that their money will not be frozen. Signature has 88, and this is Signature Bank, 88.59 billion in deposits as of December the 31st, 2022. And it says the United States Department of Financial Services has taken possession of the bank. So they're trying to get ahead of it and protect. So this is a large bank that that handles the cryptocurrency. And it says Signature was one of the two banks that was widely used in cryptocurrency. So, that it's been a lot of, of speculation and guesstimating, and the, I heard someone say earlier today that they wouldn't be surprised if the economy, the stock market crash soon. So we don't know, but here again, don't want you to panic, but want you to be proactive, because when you're not in panic mode, and you can go ahead and start planning and working it and strategizing and getting things in order for yourself, because you don't know, it could be somebody in your family that is out of a job. Not necessarily saying it's you. It could be you or your spouse or whatever. However you want to look at it, but it is definitely something to take seriously and then this information into consideration. Now, I think that's pretty much a little bit. Basically, they just get a little the reading this article more a little further, just get into a little bit more different things. And it says okay, additional federal the Fed's announcement says that the depositors at Silicon Valley Bank will also be made whole. So, we already know that about them. But here again, there's getting ready to be at least 2 million jobs lost, because Jerome Powell mentioned, and he mentioned that he said the Federal Reserve need to have unemployment at least about 4% instead of where it is now, because it's too low for the economy. And everything came from the COVID. All came from that pandemic. Situation when they was pumping money into the economy. So, but also what I do want to say, one more thing I want to say to you is that we must not forget what we just talked about when it comes down to having multiple streams of income. And like I said, this is not a scare tactic video. This is a video. Let me just share these couple of things to you. This is a video that I want you to know this. If you have to get out and do something else to make ends meet, or you need an additional stream of income, have your job description created, that's a possibility too. But we, as I can work with you further, we can all lay it out and have it in a coherent way. Whatever business that you want to create, we can make sure that we get it set up for you, that you will definitely have you can be able to work for your own company as you grow it. But you have to grow it and build it first. So if you are on the sidelines thinking about that, I would strongly give it some serious consideration. And also, You will also be able to, one more thing you need to do. You need to also put yourself in the position to working with the federal government once you get your business established and up and running. And I can tell you how to get started with that. And I'm not, and I can't say far as knowing contractual wise what you can get, but I do know just from even me being on the list myself, there are many, many jobs there for you. Okay. So don't talk about it, be about it, and don't try to get ready, but be ready. Be ready, be ready, be ready. Okay. So anyway, I am going to, this is going to, conclude any, this information that I want to share with you, but I just do want you to know that there is another bank that is closing too. So this thing is getting a little serious. So anyway, thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.